right, welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound for the Pirates, Jared Jones.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, A.J. Ewing. And that one pulled foul. Here comes the pitch. And ball one.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Lindor checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. That hits the dirt, and a full count now. Base hit center field. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Move to first. Lindor back in there. Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played. Lindor on the move. Ball outside. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
The line to kick the pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he's got a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Carson Bench. Rip to short. Throws to first. That's the third out. Mets strand 1. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark. So here's the lefty, Sean Manaea.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Mangum. There's the strike.
0-1.
The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and fires. Good eye right there. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Out to short. Lindor. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down. There's the Pirates lineup now. And now it's Brandon Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And that skips in the dirt. And down on strikes. And there's two down.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Two outs, base is empty. And now Brian Reynolds. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. There's a strike. And 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Luis Robert. The pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. Righty delivers. Slider misses outside. High fly ball down the left field line. O'Hearn going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jared Young in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Second inning here, no score. Fouled off to the right. Left-hand batter waits. And that's outside. That's in there. 2-2 now. Right-hander kick steals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one misses, and the count's full. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Bounce to the right. Gets it to first, and Semien is out. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Pittsburgh, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the rookie third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Kicks and deals. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. And a pitch. In the air, foul off first. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Valdez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
So now 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of this start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And that one missing low. And a pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. And now the Mets DH, Brett Baty. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Baty goes 6 feet 3 inches. 23 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. So 2 balls and no strikes.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Next offering upstairs. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is 4. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And here's the rookie catcher, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And he deals. Out to short. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the Mets order. And next for the Mets, A.J. Ewing. Ground ball left side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lindor at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Ewing, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just off the outside edge, and the count even 1-1. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is popped up. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the inning. Mets leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. The pitch. Just missed. O'Hearn hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. The lefty, the 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, no strike.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 2-1 now. And that one off the outside edge.
3-1.
And it's strike 2. And here's a 3-2. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, number 19. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. Hard liner. Ewing hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the speedy catcher, Henry Davis. That one's in there, 0-1. Right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Jake Mangum getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and third, 1 down. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Line drive. No one can get there. It falls in. 1 runs in. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Lau at the plate, caught looking his first time up. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And he can't make the play. Second and third here, one away. And that's outside. And that's ball one.
1-1.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. And now the lefty. Smash to the left side. Lindor on to first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Brian Reynolds here. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And it's fouled away. Yo, 1. That's a little bit low. Runner at second, 2 down. And now 1 and 2. Struck him out looking. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. Back here at PNC Park. Start of the 4th. Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. There's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Going to count 1 and 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And it's even up. And the righty deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Started after it. Appeal to first. Did not go. 3-2. In the air, right field. Valdez drifts towards it. He makes the grab. 1 away. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Carson Bench. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering down in the dirt. Righty to the plate. Pitch misses there. And now 3 balls and a strike. There's a strike.
Full count.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now it's Luis Robert. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stepping in, Jared Young.
Ball 1.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Robert off of first with 2 away. Next offering misses. Now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The pitch. Swings through that one.
1 strike.
Jones with a move to first. Robert dives back in. And here it comes. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two outs. Runner on the go. Caught him looking for the K. Mets strand 1, and they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's a speed threat, Nick Gonzalez. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate. The pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch. 1 down. Up next for the Pirates, Valdez. In there for strike 1. In the air, left side. Ewing gliding to his right. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. First offering misses the mark. The wide to kick the pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit, right field.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan O'Hearn. Check swing went around. It's 0-1. Ground ball up the middle on to Simeon, and that is the inning. Pirates leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Pittsburgh, here is Marcus Simeon. Jones back to work. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Simeon? He was an all-star, and he hit 45 home runs. And the 0-1. And he pumps it a strike. One of the other aspects with Marcus Simeon, when he first came up with Oakland, he really struggled defensively, and he worked so hard. Ron Washington, a guy that helped him out, he ultimately ended up earning a Gold Glove.
Yeah, Ron Washington has helped out so many infielders over the years. He's even willing to work with guys in the opposing teams. We saw him in the All-Star game working with NL East rival Pete Alonso.
So now here's the DH, Brett Beatty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That one lifted to left. O'Hearn under it. And there's 2 away.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Now at the plate, Francisco Alvarez. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 0-1. Called strike right there.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And 1-2. The pitch. And a ball evens the count.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Kicks and fires. This one popped up. Horowitz brings it in for the 3rd out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Luke Weaver gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now it's going to be number 19. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Looked like it was a little bit up. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Cionel Perez, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Kicks and deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a pitch.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-handed reliever. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Now it's going to be Henry Davis.
Ball, no.
First pitch just misses. Now 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Next one misses, and that is ball 1. Popped up. Lindor has this one sized up, and there's 2 down.
Number 5, second baseman, Brandon.
So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Lau. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. And the pitch. A little bit low.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
That one is upstairs.
3 balls, no strike.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Next is the Pirates DH, Brian Reynolds. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And a pitch.
Ball. 1-2.
Next offering is outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And he deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. That one missed. Nick Gonzalez waits on deck. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Gonzalez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
0-1 down.
2-0-2.
Good eye right there. Loud on second. Reynolds at first. 2 out of the inning. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Mets leadoff man, A.J. Ewing. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Ewing, only 18 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. The pitch.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Puts it away for the out. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Misses outside. Ball one. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
The 1-1. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Bo Bichette now at the plate. Throw to first. Lindor back in there.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Carson Bench up now for the Mets. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a foul ball. And it is 2-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then foul.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. We go to the bottom half of it. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Cionel Perez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Valdez digs in now. The pitch. Ball one low. And the next pitch is way outside. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
This one in the air, right field. Bench pulls it down, and there's one down.
Now batting,
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Perez measures 6 feet even, 26 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. And now the lefty. Fought off foul. Ball to strike. And another ball.
2-1.
And he can't come up with it. Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. First pitch, and he just misses. Horowitz, the base runner at first with 1 out. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one finds the zone. 2-1 now. That's inside. The pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 19. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Kicks and fires. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To third might be 2. On to Simeon. And that's 2. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 2 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back. Luis Robert now. And here it comes. That's to third. Gonzalez to first in time. And they take care of Robert for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next to hit, Jared Young. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. What a stop. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. Marcus Simeon will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Into center. Mangum under this one. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's a one-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
At the plate, Brett Beatty. Check swing, went around. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Pirates 2 and the Mets 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Huascar Brazoban.
Number 43, Huascar Brazoban.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Henry Davis, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And the pitch. On the corner for a strike. Now the 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Simeon makes the grab, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 28.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. First offering, and it just misses. Outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And that's through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
At the belt and fires.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Three-two. Fights it off. You'll see another. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
One down. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Good hitters count the 2-0. That one missing inside. And that's ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Swing and a foul straight back.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Mangum, the lead runner at second. Lau over at first with one away. Slap the other way, foul. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Two outs. Now fly ball to right center. Robert on the move. Makes the grab on the run. That is the inning. Pirates strand a couple, but they still lead it 2-1. Dennis Santana into the game. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. That one outside. Ball 1. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. One up, one down. A.J. Ewing getting ready to hit. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals. And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
The 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. That misses off the outside edge. The 1-0. That one fouled off. The 1-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Mets go down quickly. They're down 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brooks Raley. And now the right fielder, Valdez. The wind and the pitch. Valdez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. Next pitch misses inside. And now 2-0. That's down and in. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
There's a strike, 3-1. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Out on the underhand toss. So digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Lindor on to first. Awesome play there. So up next, number 19. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Valdez at third with 2 away. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. 1-1 now. And that one is inside.
2-1.
Here comes a pitch. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Henry Davis waiting for a turn at the plate. Three-two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs with a runner at third. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 1 left for Pittsburgh as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Gregory Soto.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the third baseman, Bichette. And a pitch. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Valdez makes the grab, and there's 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Bench in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And he deals. This ball's chopped on the ground. Zips it to first. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So up next for New York, Luis Robert. Fouled off. Soto, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Going 2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Valdez on his way in. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game,